Your girl's a poet and you didn't even know it? What? Hey, it is your girl Abby, aka New Age Coach here. I'm lighting the way for those on their way to the light. To my soul vibers, that is those of you who are already subscribed, thank you, and thank you. Anyone new who's just tuning in, welcome. On this channel, we talk all things self and soul development. So if you like that vibe and want to join the tribe, hit subscribe. I'm actually so excited to be announcing a new series alert. Yes, your girl is back with a new idea. And I am super enthused about this idea because, when you put an intention out in the universe delivers. I had stumbled across a poem that I had written quite some time ago, and I thought to myself, why did I ever stop writing poetry? It used to give me so much freedom of expression. It used to bring me so much joy. It let me get my thoughts out, my feelings out, while still having that artistic, creative component that I thrive in. And I used to write poetry like it was nothing, like it was writing, my name down on a piece of paper. It just came so effortlessly. And I started to wonder, why did I stop something that brings me so much joy? And on this spiritual path, we always talking about, doing things that bring you happiness, that fulfill you. And in the words of, Abraham and Esther Hicks, they say the path of least resistance and the path of the most joy. That is what you should be following on this journey. And poetry is one of those things that falls in line with both of those things. So a week or so ago, I was driving and I was thinking about this and I was like, you know what? I'm going to put an intention out. I feel like I've been missing that creative spark, or, I want to get back into things that brought me joy, like dancing, like writing poetry, like a different form of expression outside of my YouTube channel. And just making that simple, confession to the world, aka just in my car to myself, just putting it out there. Inspiration hit me out of nowhere yesterday. Like legit, I was in the shower and it was like a download just came flooding into my brain about a beautiful concept for a poem. And I literally got out of the shower, soaking wet, studs everywhere, shampoo in my hair. TC's like, what's happening? I'm just running into the room and I was like a mad scientist looking for a pen and paper, like throwing things, started writing it down. And it just poured out of me and I could not be happier with the end result. So I'm so happy to be able to get back into something that I really used to adore. And more importantly, I'm excited to share that new side of me with all of you. So this one little occurrence inspired a chain of events, right? When you do something you love and you listen to that little nudge, it just unfolds. More ideas come, more ways for you to get ideas to write poetry, different people who are poets, things just fall in your lap. And such is this idea for this playlist. I'm going to call this new series Play by Ear Poetry. Now, the reason I'm going to call this Play by Ear Poetry is because, one, it's going to be more of like an audio listening type of experience. Not so much a podcast because it's poetry, but a poetry podcast, if you will, where there's not going to be an accompanying video to it. It really will just be kind of a still image as well as me with a voiceover speaking my poetry to you. So you can listen to this anywhere that you are, if you're on the go, if you're moving, or if you just, going to bed at night and just need some noise. It's a beautiful way for you to have your own imagery, right? I didn't want to taint your perception of the poem with my imagery, my video, you seeing me. So that's the first thing. It's called Play by Ear Poetry because this is going to be an audio experience. And also, you know what? A lovely play on words ensues here. It's very poetic, I know, right? Because play on words means being play on words. Play by ear is a play on words. That's a tongue twister. Because what it really means is, that I'm not going to schedule these videos, right? I have my normal Sunday videos where I talk about self and soul development, whatever I'm going through at that point in my spiritual journey. Every Wednesday, you guys know I post Bed with Bay. That is a series where I talk with my 11-year relationship, my boyfriend, and we talk, we say a quote or life lesson in his native language. He's from Zimbabwe, so he speaks Shona. So we talk about, a fun little proverb and translate that message spiritually. And then, once a month, I give my newer series, Coaching New Age Coach, a debut on the channel. And side plug here, this January episode of Coaching New Age Coach will be hitting the airwaves on Monday. So don't forget to tap that little bell button so that you get the notification. It's a good one. So you get to look forward to that, hopefully as much as I am. But the point I'm making is that Play by Ear Poetry isn't one of these scheduled Abby shows here, okay? I'm only gonna post videos to this segment when inspiration strikes, when I have that artistic nudge and I'm writing poetry and I'm in that flow and space, because I want it to mean something. So definitely, again, tap that little bell button, and hey, you never know when the first Play by Ear poem will be released. Actually, I'm just kidding. You will know when the first one releases, because it's going to be tonight, because it is that poem I was talking about earlier where I got this urge to just get it out of me, and I cannot wait to share it with you. So it will be tonight, but otherwise, still press that bell because you're not going to know when I'm going to post a poem. But I'm so excited. Thank you all already, just in advance, for allowing me such a safe space to be unapologetically me, to be able to voice my truth, to use my voice, to use words, to use poetry, to use this platform, and feeling like there's such a community and support system. So thank you for, yet again, allowing the space for me to, again, share a different side of me. So I hope you enjoy these poems as much as I do. So thank you again.